Reuben "Hurricane" Carter, a boxer who was wrongly accused and convicted of a triple homicide. He spent 19 years in prison, but he never gave up his freedom. He used Stoicism to survive and thrive in the most difficult circumstances. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live well in a chaotic and unpredictable world. It helps us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. In this video, I will share with you 10 life-changing tips from Stoicism that you can apply to your daily life. 1. Know what you can control and what you can't. The first and most important lesson from Stoicism is to distinguish between what is in your power and what is not. You can't control other people's actions, opinions, or judgments. You can't control the weather, the economy, or the past. You can only control your own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Focus on those and ignore the rest. For example, if someone insults you, you can't control their words or their intentions. But you can control how you react to them. You can choose to ignore them, to forgive them, or to respond calmly and rationally. You can also choose to learn from the situation and improve yourself. By doing this, you will not let their negativity affect you or ruin your day. This lesson can help you to reduce your stress, anxiety, and anger. Instead, you can focus on what matters most, your own growth and happiness. 2. Accept reality as it is. The second lesson from Stoicism is to accept the facts of life without complaining or wishing for something different. Don't waste your energy on resisting or denying what is. Instead, embrace it and work with it. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. One of the most important skills in life is to accept reality as it is. Many people suffer from unrealistic expectations, wishful thinking, or self-deception. They ignore the facts and pretend that things are different than they are. This leads to frustration, disappointment, and unhappiness. Stoicism teaches us to face reality with courage and wisdom, and to use it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. As the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well." It means acknowledging the situation and taking action to change what can be changed, and accepting what cannot be changed. For example, if you lose your job, you can either complain about how unfair it is, or you can accept it as a fact and look for a new opportunity. If you have a chronic illness, you can either curse your fate, or you can accept it as a challenge and find ways to cope with it. If you have a difficult relationship, you can either blame the other person, or you can accept them as they are and work on improving yourself. As Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By accepting reality as it is, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and open ourselves to joy and peace. 3. Take responsibility for your life. Don't blame others or external factors for your problems or failures. Don't wait for someone else to save you or make you happy. You are the only one who can change your situation and improve your life. Take action and make it happen. If you are unhappy with yourself, don't blame your genes or your upbringing. Instead, work on your mindset, habits, and goals. Taking responsibility for your life means accepting the consequences of your choices and learning from them. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support is greatly appreciated. 4. Live in the present moment. Don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. The only thing that matters is the present moment, which is where you have the most power and influence. Be fully aware and engaged in what you are doing right now. Instead of being distracted by regrets or worries, we can be fully aware and engaged in what we are doing right now. 5. Practice gratitude and appreciation. As Epictetus said, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. One of the most important things in life is gratitude. Gratitude is the feeling of being thankful for what you have and appreciating the simple joys of life. Gratitude can make you happier, healthier, and more resilient. When you practice gratitude, you are more likely to help others, express kindness, and forgive mistakes. You are also more likely to enjoy your work, your relationships, and your hobbies. You can start by writing down 3 things that you are grateful for every morning or evening. Gratitude is a gift that you can give to yourself and to others. It is a way of living that can make you happier and more fulfilled. As Marcus Aurelius said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. 6. Be rational and objective. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment or influence your behavior. Don't let your biases or assumptions distort your perception of reality. Instead, be calm and clear-minded and seek the truth in every situation. Rational thinking means using reason and logic to guide your decisions and actions, instead of letting your emotions, biases, or assumptions get in the way. Imagine you are faced with a difficult decision at work. You have 2 options, A and B. Option A is more familiar and comfortable, but option B is more innovative and rewarding. Your emotions might tell you to choose option A because it is safer and easier. Your biases might tell you to choose option B because it is more exciting and prestigious. Your assumptions might tell you that option A is boring and option B is risky. But none of these are rational reasons to make a decision. They are based on your subjective feelings, not on objective facts. A rational thinker would not rely on emotions, biases, or assumptions. A rational thinker would examine the pros and cons of each option based on evidence and logic. A rational thinker would weigh the benefits and risks of each option based on facts and data. A rational thinker would choose the option that best aligns with their values and goals based on reason and wisdom. This is how Stoics approach life. 7. Be virtuous and ethical. Don't compromise your integrity or character for short-term gains or pleasures. Don't do anything that you would be ashamed of or regret later. Instead, do what is right and honorable, even if it is difficult or unpopular. If we see someone being bullied or harassed, we should stand up for them and defend them, even if it means risking our own safety or reputation. This is what it means to be a Stoic, to live according to our own rational nature and conscience. 8. Be resilient and adaptable. Don't let setbacks or difficulties discourage you or break you down. Don't let fear or uncertainty paralyze you or stop you from pursuing your goals. Instead, be confident and courageous, and learn from every experience by seeking feedback and guidance and improving ourselves every day. One example of a resilient person is Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for fighting against apartheid in South Africa. He did not let his imprisonment break his spirit or his resolve. He used his time to study, to write, and to lead his fellow inmates. He emerged from prison as a respected leader and a symbol of hope for his nation and the world. 9. Be humble and modest. Don't boast or brag about yourself or your achievements. Don't seek fame or recognition or validation from others. Don't think that you are better or more important than anyone else. Instead, be respectful and kind and acknowledge your limitations and flaws. 10. Be happy and contented. The 10th and final lesson from Stoicism is to be happy and contented with yourself and your life. Don't depend on external things or people for your happiness or satisfaction. Don't chase after money or status or pleasure or fame or anything else that is fleeting and unreliable. Instead, find happiness within yourself by living according to your nature and purpose.